Now the visiting Houston Astros enjoying the trip to D.C. so far. A win to get back in the series last night and a comfortable 8-1 lead tonight in Game 4. Back with Buck Martinez, Matt Vasgersian, and the Astros send up the top of their order, looking for more still in the top of the 8th inning. Pitching change for the Nats as right-hander Javi Guerra enters. The 5th Washington arm used tonight, and one that Dave Martinez and Paul Menhart are perhaps hoping can give them the final 6 outs of the ball game.
5th pitcher to work tonight for the Nationals as Javi Guerra comes into this situation. Guerra pitched the 9th inning in Game 2, gave up a home run to Martin Maldonado, also a single to Altuve, but that's his only World Series opportunity prior to this one.
Springer, Altuve, and Brantley here in the Houston half of the 8th. One of the things that's made this as compelling a series as we believe it has is that it's almost been a different guy every night. There's no clear-cut MVP winner, certainly not with a series that's about to be tied at 2 games apiece. Bregman with a couple of really big swings, Brantley with a bunch of hits. Big swing and a miss, and Springer's a strikeout victim. Got to put Robinson Chirinos in the conversation with a couple of homers.
Absolutely, and Chirinos, of course, with his great game calling leadership behind the plate as well. Michael Brantley has had a terrific start, and who can forget what this guy has done. Altuve has reached in 24 straight games. Chirinos with a couple of long home runs.
Jose Altuve singled and scored in the first. A 1-for-4 Game 4 tonight.
The only American League hitters in the history of postseason have had longer game streaks reaching base in the postseason. Miguel Cabrera 31 and Boone Powell 25. So Altuve, 3rd all time, and the longest streak of reaching base in postseason games.
That streak, his constant ability to put bat on ball. He's had 1 swing and miss tonight. Entering the night, he had seen 227 pitches in this postseason and swung and missed at only 15 of them.
Yeah, he had taken 115 swings in the postseason prior to night and had 15 swings and misses.
That's just unbelievable.
I mean, that's having terrific hands, great hand-eye coordination, the ability to reach pitches, and not all of those pitches have been strikes. There have been pitches off the plate. He puts the bat on the ball. He covers everything, in, out, up, and down.
He was a little uncharacteristically jumpy in Game 1. Another base hit for him tonight.
Mike Rizzo and I were talking about Altuve prior to this game, and he said, you know, he's amazing in his ability to hit pitches up high in the zone, balls even out of the zone upstairs, and then cover off-speed pitches down around the knees and lower. He just has great plate discipline, and he can square up so many different pitches in so many different areas of the strike zone and out.
1 out, 1 on now for Michael Brantley, who, like Altuve, has enjoyed a multiple hit night. 3 of them, in fact. A 3-for-4 line for Brantley.
He's got 8 hits in the series so far.
You know, another measure of Altuve's worth, if you want just more to quantify it. Entering play tonight, the Astros had 106 hits this postseason. Altuve had accounted for roughly 1 of every 5. Brantley with a drive to center field. It chases Robles, and Victor Robles, who is shallow, makes a fine catch.
Well, he can really go get him. He's taken a couple of hits away from Brantley tonight. Line drive in the fifth, a sinking liner. This time he goes back, and boy, Brantley's squaring up everything he offers that so far in this series. Robles gets a tremendous read on that hard hit ball to center. He took a hit away from Altuve in the first inning of last night's game, and Altuve's first at bat.
So 2 gone for the Grand Slam hero last half inning, Alex Bregman. A.J. Hinch told us before the game that for Alex Bregman, the thought was his stride had gotten a little bit long. That was the Grand Slam swing last half inning. We'll put the Game 3 and Game 4 swings side by side.
Look at the difference in his leg in the right shot. He is more over the top of that leg instead of that leg being extended out, and that really threw his timing off earlier. And Hinch has hinted that there were issues mechanically.
That's a trap in left. Soto can't make the catch. Another base hit for Bregman, his 3rd of the night. And just like his manager predicted before the game, he is due to break out of it, and if he does, it's going to be great.
Yeah, and he is an MVP candidate for sure. And you know, he started to swing the bat much better in last night's game. He lined out in the 5th inning. He lined out in the 9th inning, and tonight he's rewarded with 3 hits. And he's much shorter, and you can see how he is balanced over that front side as well. And that pitch up in the zone, trapped in left field by Soto. So he's had a 3-hit night. And you're right, don't let him get hot.
And here's Gurriel now. You know, getting back to that stride, it may look at first glance like there's nothing there, and A.J. Hinch admitted to us it's really a matter of inches, if not fractions of inches. You're not talking about something that's really egregious, but it makes that much of a difference.
But when you're trying to catch up to a 95, 98 mile an hour fastball, you know, fractions of inches are crucial.
Another tough chance for Robles, who gets back there to retire the side. Couple of singles, both left stranded in a scoreless top of the 8th. Yeah, he's hot again, putting the Nationals on notice. Still 8-1 Astros.